This is NR2003 Predicts. We take the entry list of the top 3 NASCAR series, send them through the N ratings algorithm, set them up by their provisional lineups, and set the forecast as they will be on race day, and we see what the computer says will be the finishing order on race day. Truck Series race taking place just before the Cup event, and it was a photo finish down to the lines. Sheldon Creed would hold off Ty Majeski and take the victory. Ryan Preece, Ben Rhodes, Grant Enfinger also inside the top 5. Todd Gilliland won the first 2 stages, but a tire problem in the final stage sent him back to 16th in the final finishing order. Troubles also for Tanner Gray, who finished 38th. And now it is time for the Cup event, the first of 2 races this weekend as part of a doubleheader. Kyle Larson leading the way with William Byron on the outside. The green flag flies here at Pocono. Larson nudges ahead and takes the line of William Byron to make sure that he does not get by. The 24 going to try to cross over and get the inside line going in turn 2. Teammates running side by side, entering the tunnel turn. And the 5 is going to maintain the momentum on the outside and keep the lead. 24 will get back in line. Joey Logano 3rd, Kevin Harvick 4th. 130 laps on tap today, 140 tomorrow. William Byron has the best average finish among the drivers in the race today. Short career here, 6 races in total, but he's finished in the top 10 4 times, and right now he is showing that strength, hanging in there with those veterans as he runs inside the top 5, and now looking to make a move on the leader, Kyle Larson. Heading to the inside, and he's able to clear him in turn 1. So 24 car up to the front and trying to dismantle Kyle Larson's dominance as of late. Denny Hamlin trying to work his way up the field. He is inside the top 10, but with 6 Pocono wins, would expect to see him up there battling for the lead, and right now does not have that strength. He did win one of the 2 races in the doubleheader last season, Kevin Harvick being the other one. And he has 14 top 5s here at this racetrack, tied with Kurt Busch for the most among those entered in today's race. Kind of surprising that Denny Hamlin, with 6 victories, does not have himself up there at the top. And we have problems here in turn 3. Bubba Wallace going off the end of Alex Bowman's car, and Corey LaJoie plows right into him, and that is going to send the 7 out of this race. We'll see what happens to the 23. There would be a short restart, but William Byron would get to the line in this short first stage. Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch also there inside the top 5. Now we head into stage number 2. Byron out in front. A lot of cars still on the lead lap. Still plenty of contenders in this one, but at the moment, Hendrick is leading the way 1-2. Kurt Busch currently running inside the top 10, and he leads the way with top 10s at this racetrack, along with Hamlin and Harvick. Hasn't had one here since 2018, though, so he's still trying to work his way up and make sure that he has a good finish here today, especially when it comes to the standings where he's battling Chris Buescher for the cutoff line. Kyle Busch trying to exceed 500 laps led here at this racetrack. Obviously, Hamlin leading that statistic. And now we have problems here in turn 3 once again as Ryan Preece turns Garrett Smithley in the 53 into the outside wall. And that was at the end of the straightaway, so some contact there is going to bring the caution out. And under pit stops, it's going to be Hamlin that gets out in front of Byron. So now the 11 car has control of the race and going to try to keep the 24 behind him. Kyle Larson continues to have a stranglehold on the field with 3 straight victories, including the first Cup race at Nashville last week, and now trying to see if he can make it 4 in a row. Having a very solid run right now. Chris Buescher is the driver that Kurt Busch is competing with in trying to get the 6th spot in the field, and at the moment he is starting to gain ground. Even though he is just inside the top 20, it looks like Kurt Busch has started to fade back. Larson now trying to chase down Hamlin, still up front. Looking for grabbing the points lead as they go by Ross Chastain, who has a slow race car right now. But here comes William Byron once again. He's going on the outside at 3 wide. Blaney was challenging Hamlin, and in the middle of turn 2, Byron takes the outside line and makes it stick. So now the 24 back to the lead late in Stage 2, and he will take the stage victory and grab the playoff point. Kyle Larson gets into second place. Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon in the top 5, and Denny Hamlin will slip all the way to 6th before the stage is over. So had it throughout the second half of that stage, but the 11 car only go away with 5 stage points. Chase Elliott trying to work his way up, chasing down his teammate, and currently trailing Kyle Busch. A 4th place finish in the most recent race here was a tie for his best finish here. Trying to top it here today as we have problems here. James Davison in the 15 hits the outside in turn 2 and is going to get turned off the front end of Cole Custer. The 15 car going to be involved in this caution as we go back to a restart. William Byron out in front. Chase Elliott still behind, and Austin Dillon has entered the fray. Trying to take away a win here, but at the end of the front straightaway. Problems here, Ryan Preece, Alex Bowman Tangle, Kevin Harvick, Eric Almirola, Daniel Suarez. Tyler Reddick up there. Problems all over in turn 1. Looks like the 37 and 48 made contact, and I think the 48 was a little bit slow. He's been battling his race car all day long, and looks like it finally came to fruition here. It's now going into turn 2. Contact between Ross Chastain and Martin Truex Jr. Going to get run into by B.J. McLeod, and it looks like that's going to damage up the 42 car. And that could be the end of his day. Cautions continuing to come out in this final stage. And Byron's currently loving it because he is going to stay out in front throughout all of these. And now the 51 going to get turned into the outside wall by Chris Buescher, and Keselowski got turned as a result of that. Problems multiplying right now as now William Byron has Kyle Larson right behind him, Chase Elliott in 3rd place. 1, 2, 3 for Hendrick Motorsports, but trying to see if they can just get to the end of this event without more problems. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen as now McLeod hits the outside wall, going to get turned. Custer involved, Almirola, big hit. He goes airborne as James Davison makes contact. Problems after problems, and they seem to be involving a lot of lapped cars as well. And now we're going to see if they can get through this final stint. And it's not going to happen. Kurt Busch, Martin Truex Jr. make contact. This going down in turn 1. Oh, and problems there. Garrett Smithley plows into the back of the 19 car. Bubba Wallace also involved. He's already a lap down. The troubles continue to come in this race, but we are now down to 4 laps to go, so a caution could end this one. And Byron going to try to hold off the hard-charging Larson. But right now, the 24 has a little bit of a gap on the 5 car. This could be Byron's race to lose now. Coming to the white flag, Larson looking low. Trying to see if he can get a lane, and he doesn't think he can get it. He's going to get back into the draft with the 24. Heading down into turn 1, Austin Dillon there also trying to make something happen. Go for a victory here at Pocono. Byron and Larson stay in line, going down the Long Pond straightaway. Still nose to tail between the 24 and the 5. Larson trying to size him up and go for a move. Won't happen in turn 2. Will it happen in turn 3? Does Larson have anything for the 24 car here today? No pressure from behind. Byron gets a little bit further ahead going through turn 3, and it doesn't look like Larson's going to have anything unless he can make a hard charge out of the corner. And William Byron comes out of turn 3, down the straightaway, and he is going to claim victory here today at Pocono. Second win of the season for William Byron. Got the first at Homestead earlier this year, and now he's going to victory lane here at Pocono. Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin rounding out the top 5. Chase Briscoe, a nice top 10 for him. Trying to get through in his rookie season. Eric Jones, also a very impressive top 10. Chase Elliott also there in 9th, making it 3 Hendrick cars inside the top 10. Going back, Pedro C. Brad Keselowski was caught up in an incident earlier on. Still comes home in 12th position. Doesn't look like that impacted him too much. Chris Buescher trying to get ahead in the points battle. He'll finish 13th. Really assisted by Kurt Busch crashing late. And Joey Logano was running up front earlier in the race, and he's going to end up in 19th position. We look back and we see several cars a lap down or out of this race, including Martin Truex Jr., who fell a lap down after multiple incidents. Kurt Busch, Bubba Wallace, Cole Custer, Eric Almirola, Ross Chastain, Kevin Harvick. Several notable names unable to finish out this event as cautions plagued the final stage. That is it for NR 2003 Predicts. We hope you enjoy the race, and we will see you all next time.